Hey there, Riccardo here. Today we're going to see a very interesting automation, and this is how to go from name to actually getting a LinkedIn profile. Because the problem that I saw with scraping different information in different ways, such as scraping Facebook groups, scraping Slack groups, and so on, is that we only get a list of names, but how do we transition from the actual list of name to the contact that are interesting for us? So let's say we scrape a Facebook group of digital marketing agencies. How do we make sure that those are the right profiles, and how do we get their contacts? So this is an example of the flow, and then I will show you also the automation. So we start with getting the contact list and having the contact list already ready. For that, I have that in Airtable. So this is an example of a contact list that I will have, but you can have it also in other softwares. Then what we will do is we will use Google search, and we will perform a specific Google search, and then we filter out the result. So let me show you the automation that we have over here. So in the automation, what we have is we get the records that are without a LinkedIn URL, and then what we do here is we use this software, this API that is called Value SERP, that basically all it does is performs Google searches. You can get, I think, 10,000 different searches for $25 probably, so it's very cheap. And here we have the API for Value SERP. Basically, what we do with a query over here is we use a specific query to search for site, linkedin.com, and the full name. Here I have my API, but don't worry, I will change that. So this is a specific sort of query that we can use within Google to search specifically within LinkedIn for a person's full name. In this way, what we will get is we will get a list of results only from LinkedIn itself, so that we can check those results and check the results of all the different people. Then what we do here is we will have a bunch of results. Here I add a limit of 4, but you can have however you want and however you feel like. And here what we do is we filter those results only for LinkedIn profiles. So if you go on LinkedIn, search for the profile URL, they always have this precise structure. So there's linkedin.com /in/ and this is how all LinkedIn profiles are created and are set up. So in this way, what we will have over here is we will either have one single LinkedIn profile or a multitude of LinkedIn profile. So there are 3 different scenarios here. First off, we don't get any result. So if we don't get any result, what we do over here is we just update the record to be processed. So in this way, we don't have to reprocess the same record in the future. If we only have one result, what we do is we add the LinkedIn URL directly over here. So we will add the LinkedIn URL. We also add the Google snippet. So in this way, we can see what they mention in that specific snippet, and I will also show you how this is used later on. And we also add the Google title. So those are all the information that we get from the API. And finally, if we have multiple results, what we do over here is we need to find a way to understand who is the right prospect for us, because maybe we have 3 John Doe, but one is a baker, one is a restaurant owner, and another is an agency owner. So we actually need to, we only want the profile of the last one, right? So it's important here to filter out that specific profile. And what we do over here is we send out this information to another part of the automation. So in this other part of the automation, we use OpenAI to categorize the profile. Basically, what we have over here is we have the LinkedIn results that we got. We create an ICP, so the ICP can be modified depending on your specific needs, and then we have a specific prompt that we use over here to analyze the SERP results and then output a JSON response. I will also show you what the JSON response looks like. So here, this is the prompt that we use. Here's the result of the Google search, searching for a specific person. So here we will have a list of results. This is my ICP, find the closest match. So in this way, we will actually find only one single person, and then we will update the contact. Keep in mind, this is not 100% correct, but it will allow you to sort out different results. So as you can see here, we put the LinkedIn URL, we put the Google snippet, and also here, just for practicality, we add all the Google search data, so that if we want to check in the future if one of the other people is the right one, we can do that, and also put the title. Also keep in mind that this structure only uses a specific result. So let me show you an example here. Here we have two people, and what we have is we have the snippet. So the snippet is what is used to actually identify the person, and the snippet is the snippet. In this case, probably this is not the best example that I could have, but the snippet is definitely useful here, because it only gives us back a single result that is more aligned to our specific ICP. So in this way, we are able to go from a single name directly to a LinkedIn profile that we can reach out to. Couple of ideas or things for you. In this part, what we do is we mainly use Google searches, and for example, if we search for linkedin.com and we search for John Doe, here as you can see we have two people, and then we have companies, and then we also have people. So what we use for the categorization is only this snippet over here that is present in Google. What we could do could be used something like Apify or whatever other tool to put the URL of LinkedIn inside and then get more additional information about that specific person. But we don't do that for practicality purposes, so that's the only reasoning. And yeah, that's pretty much it on this side. Hope you like the workflow, and talk to you soon. Bye bye guys.